Hi, I'm Pilot Officer Percy Prune, and this is a quick video about Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Starfighter. It's the 2021 release and it cost me £45 here in the UK. But as soon as I heard that this was being released a few months ago, I thought that'll make a great X-Wing for Wedge Antilles. You may have picked up last year's 4+ Snowspeeder with Wedge Antilles in it. And maybe you're a Wedge Antilles fan like me and you think, that's great, how can I make this X-Wing become Wedges? Because Wedge flew as Red 2 in the original Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope. So I started off by taking an X-Acto knife as I built it, and I cut the stickers for the wing panels so that they ended up just having the 2 red bars on the back rather than the 5 that Luke would have. Luke flew as Red 5, Wedge flew as Red 2. But then I had a look online, looked at some images. I did a quick Google search, X-Wing Red 2, and that shows you images of how Wedge's X-Wing looked in that movie. So there's a couple of other quick hacks to make it a little bit more realistic. Firstly, we can swap this panel over with the 1x4 tile that's next to it, and then that puts the red stripes, this main big red bar here, just puts it a little bit further out. And then with the cannon on the end, as you can see on this side, it's a bit more realistic to have the dish part at the front. So that was just a quick swap. Turn those around and then put them back in. Pull it out, take the dish off, put the dish on that way round, and then put it back in. But then as you look more closely at images, you'll find this interrupted dark red line. On Wedge's Red 2, that line is continuous. So I had a quick look in my parts and found I'd got the dark red parts I needed. And if you want to convert yours over to being Red 2, you'll need a couple of dark red 1x4 bricks, a couple of 1x6 bricks, although I only had one in mind, so I've got a extra 1x4 and 1x2, 2 1x2 white cheese slopes and 2 1x1 white cheese slopes, and then optionally, and this I think makes it look a bit better, 2 1x2 white tiles. So these pieces are going to help us change this front end. We're going to take out this white brick here, and all we need to do for that is lift off the 2x6, pop up the canopy, lift off this wing piece, and by taking off these 1x8s and these 2 grill pieces, we can get into the bits we need. We just pop out these 1x4s, put those over there, replace them with the dark red 1x4s, then we pop back on our 1x8 tiles. Now of course these grill pieces give you a nice bit of texture, but now we've changed the colour, you would see the dark red through them. So I'm going to put those to one side and replace them with these 2 1x2 white tiles. And we can slip that back, and that's that bit. But if you want to replace these bits with dark red, we'll pop off these 1x8s. Now we can actually see we've already got 2 bricks worth in our hinge piece. So what we need to do is take off these parts. We need those. We can pop out those 2 1x2s with studs on the side. We can take away this is our white panel piece and 1x3 plates. Take those out. Now the tricky bit is getting these 1x1 bricks with side plates. So for that we take off these roof pieces we then need to take it off at this 4x2 brick level. So in fact we'll start by taking out R2, taking that off. So come off, can you see at this level, taking these away with us, put those to one side. That allows us to pop out these two 1x1 bricks with a stud on the side. So to replace them, we put in our 1x6s, but as I say, a 1x4 and a 1x2 brick will do the same thing. We'll take you out, Luke, and go over by the snow speeder. Put that in. At this point, we can replace these 1x4s. That allows us to replace this brick. There we go. Now, to fill up on the side, we're going to use these wedge plates, these cheese slopes. Cheese slope gives us the 2 plates high on the outside, but gives space for our minifig elbows to go in. So I'm going to put 3 on that side, or 3 studs worth, and we're going to do the same on that side. It allows us then to drop that back on, give it a squeeze down. We can then put our side panels back in on one side and on the other. And now there we have our red 2 ready for Wedge to go in, and the canopy is down. Now the final thing is obviously Wedge didn't fly with R2-D2, did he? So in the meantime I'm going to put R2-D2 back in. But when I looked online, it looks that Wedge flew with a redder coloured droid. And so if you jump onto eBay, you can find a droid. The part number is SW0534. That's a predominantly red droid that came with a couple of sets. In 2014 it came with the V-Wing Starfighter, and in 2015 it came with Anakin's custom Jedi Starfighter. I went onto eBay and I've ordered one of those to come, and that's going to cost me about between £5 and £7 in the UK for one of those. So that will be the final thing, to swap out R2 for a redder coloured astromech droid. I hope you found that useful. If you've got any more suggestions about how to do a better conversion, then please put them in the comments below. And otherwise, I hope you have fun with your Lego bricks.